This week, we lost an icon of the YouTube community, the defining character of an era.
Hey now, you're a Keemstar, do a trick shot, MLG. Hey now, you're a Keemstar, eat your popcorn, go tea, and all I report is the news, if you can call this news.
iDubbbz made a video addressing whatever fucking stupid drama he had with Froggy Fresh over the creator clash, but that's not what the video really meant. That video signified something else entirely to his previous fanbase. Now that video is pretty hard to watch, not because of the emotional turmoil of nostalgia or anything, but because Ian is now the average Hassan watcher.
Kardashians are lying to you. Culture used to be the backbone of the resistance.
Talking from his high horse, being reformed, woke, and humble. He's better than you. In the video, Ian recaps all of the drama and whatever the fuck is going on with his weak-ass boxing organization. It doesn't really matter, but to make a long story short, Sam Hyde is bullying him and his wife, so don't talk to him if you want to work with Ian. And to visualize this, Ian decided to show like a 2-minute clip of Sam Hyde shitting on his wife. I almost thought this was a joke at first, like why the fuck would you show this to people?
Her teeth look like a pumpkin head, like.
It's the Anisajoma hole stretcher. I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans. It goes directly into charity.
Yeah.
Everybody hates him and his wife's a slut.
Let us not forget that during his documentary era, which he still may possibly be in, Ian poked the bear that is Sam Hyde. He attempted to go document the life of a washed-up comedian, and Sam joked on him.
If I were to sell my XRP right now, just because I had one bad day, 2 years from now when this is worth like $2 million, I'd
never sell.
I'd be suicidal.
Since then, Sam Hyde has been in his life and, as Ian says, harasses him, but it's more like cyberbullying, really. And I think it was in this documentary, in my personal opinion from what I saw in that video, I think that's where Ian started to radiate his brand new man energy. Nowadays, though, most people who don't like iDubbbz, they don't like him because of the OnlyFans thing with his wife. I personally don't give a fuck about that. But since Anissa, also known as Yoko Ono, entered his life, you can feel the new energy. He's a new man, he's changing.
I don't think Froggy respects sex workers. I think he has some really old, tired opinions about people who do sex work.
I mean, seriously, just look at this fucking guy and tell me that you don't think that he thinks he's better than you. Now, I'm not here to recap the dumbass drama involving Froggy Fresh. I'm here to assist in sending off the man who helped define a generation.
Hey, counting them hundreds is nothing. Hey, told that little bitch I got money. Hey, told that little bitch it is nothing. Hey, hit that bitch right from the back, she got turkey. I knock out that bitch like it's stuffing. Yeah, told that little bitch that I'm with it. Told that little bitch that I'm with it.
Kickstarted by Max Mofo, Filthy Frank, God rest his soul.
If I mention that I've been working hard at it, I'll look humble.
And iDubbbz, this era is what set the tone for characters like Leafy and Pyrocynical to enter the space and dominate. Now, Filthy Frank left the scene gracefully, and his image is forever held in the hearts and minds of those affected. Now, you could kind of throw H3H3 in there too, to be honest, even though I personally considered him to be on the whole anti-SJW wave, which was its own fucking retard fest that's due for a video eventually. Now, Filthy Frank matured the same way iDubbbz did, the same way almost everyone else did except Leafy. Like, somebody actually might want to go fucking check on that guy. He was on Sneeko's stream last night, and it's not looking good for that dude.
I hear more about your time away from the internet.
I don't know. I was watching the stock market and stuff like that. I was kind of on drugs for a bit, if I had to be honest with you.
But let us not confuse mourning with grief. Leafy literally cyberbullied kids and mentally disabled people, and his content would not exist in today's landscape. But he did give YouTube a different vibe for a while. And as a 14-year-old in 2016, I definitely liked watching it. Now, that being said, I also enjoyed MLG videos, which for any of you who are unaware what that is, it is the most vile, despicable, degenerate, unfunny meme template of all time, but it was popping back in the day. Now, in my opinion, iDubbbz was always a little too out on the edges, fringe of edginess, if you would say. The spamming of slurs coming out of his mouth just wasn't too funny to me. It was more shock value that some guy looking like fucking iDubbbz is saying that. But, just like everyone else, I really enjoyed the Content Cop videos. They were great. Content Cop videos are what really blew him up, at least in the mainstream sort of way. But those who were there from the beginning will never forget fucking Vomit Cake and Hair Cake. Vile. And let's be honest, no one expected these people to make this content forever. YouTube was constantly changing, becoming a more ad-friendly company. We hadn't approached the adpocalypse yet, but it was very soon to come. But just like with most things nostalgia related, I'm relating the videos to a time period in my life which I enjoyed. But in reality, for the people who were actually existing in this YouTube landscape, it was probably pretty fucked. I mean, like, RiceGum literally made a career off of making fun of kids, and the worst part is, it was funny. They were good videos.
Like, that literally just pissed me off. Like, I want to fight this guy now.
So Rice and Leafy made way for the whole cringe wave, which in my opinion was pretty bad overall because people just didn't want to be themselves anymore out of fear of falling victim to the guillotine that was commentary channels at that time. Now, times have since changed, and whether it's better or worse, I don't know.
AM challenge. As you guys know, my girlfriend Alexia just passed away in a tragic accident, guys. I cannot get over her, guys. I miss her so freaking much.
YouTube feels lacking right now, but I'm sure we're living in a time that we will look back on in a few years and miss, for whatever reason. iDubbbz made his video and made it clear that he's now a humble, woke, rich dude, and that's okay. Who iDubbbz was, and what he helped define on YouTube will live forever in my mind, in peace and sanctity.